Good. And let's roll up together. Welcome. Not only is it a happy new year, welcome anybody, anywhere joining in, whether you're local, my good friends on Zoom, or this massive growing audience of friends around the world. It's so cool to be able to flip the switch in my tiny room yoga and go around the world. But the main development is the new cat tree. And there's Looney up at the top. And I knew that if I found the right accoutrement that would have him on camera sleeping during yoga, that my subscriptions would go up tenfold. So if you're watching for the first time on YouTube, you can like for me, but definitely like for Looney, because he's the guy who's really running the show. Anyway, we're simulcasting from Concord, California. The analytics have people from all over the world, every single continent except for Antarctica, and I've begun to market to penguins as well. If you're brand new, this is Yoga for Everybody. I do my best to give you a lot of options. This class, in terms of what I teach, every teacher is going to have a spectrum. So this is pretty frisky for me. And if you need a little more mild, there are other classes, but keep searching and you'll find the teacher that you want. But if you're frightened of yoga, if you're not a circus performer or an acrobat, maybe you're older than 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or 80, this is a good place to move. We're not judgmental and we take good care of ourselves. Welcome if you just got in. I see some more friends getting in. Okay, tonight, mostly standing work for the first half an hour, but I just want to chant Om with you so I can arrive. I've had a very busy day. Inhale. Bring our hands into our heart, whatever your spiritual system, religion, whatever it is that has you aim higher, we can do that now. God, love, source, infinite higher organizing principle, IHOP for short. Bless everyone gathered together with our yoga tonight, that we get healthier, happier, and stronger. Om, amen. Okay, Monday always begins on the feet. You'll notice I have a couple of yoga blocks here, and I use yoga blocks. I probably started using them consistently when I turned 50, 55, and boy, that's been a little while ago. You'd never know it from looking at me, though. Me and all my yoga friends, not only do we use good grammar, but we look way younger than our chronological age. So these movements might seem strange or unusual. Maybe they are, but they're the best kind of yoga. I call this zombie stepping just to get into my body. I'm kind of squishy and rhythmic. I've been doing a lot of sitting today. Good. All right. Arms out, coordination exercise. Right leg, left, right. By the way, if you're a musician, you can leave me a comment about the instrument that you play, but I just got off my drum kit. I've been doing that for about 2.5 years, and boy, that is the best thing for building coordination and independence between your limbs. Right, left. Yoga for 50 years so far, music for about 2.5, and I think it shows. Good job. All right. Now my feet are sinking into my floor. Arms are ropey. Just going to keep my feet grippy and swing my arms. So I'm kind of doing tiny room yoga. I teach in public places. I used to have a giant yoga studio, but the pandemic changed things. But now coming back to life, and I've gone from a 6,000-foot yoga studio to the entire world, which is pretty cool. 3, 2. Now, next time you go to your left, right hand, left shoulder, left arm behind your back, bend your knees. I think I'm coming up on teaching Monday yoga for 5 years online, and boy, it can be a challenge on Monday. Busy Monday, you want to sit in your couch, watch your shows, switch over to the other side, left hand, right shoulder, but this movement will get you going. Hi, Looney. Does he look happy up there or what? I put cat treats up there for him. And come on out. Good job. Now, new friends, you're going to love this. Feet are hip distance apart. And these are called oodles and poodles of noodles. I sink down and I rebounce up. I find that I like to think about sinking down into my joints and then rebouncing up through them. Just rolling down and rolling up. This is how we roll. All these movements are designed to get stiffness, soreness, congestion, crunchiness out of our body. 2, 1. Good job. Okay, feet together. This chair is too close. I'm 5 months into living in this place and still moving stuff around, but boy, I've almost got it. You should see this place. I'll make a video of it. Inhale up. Lace your hands up on your tippy toes. It's taken me 5 months, but I'm finally reinstalling all of my cameras, my 3 cameras, my video production facility. We're going to shoot some great videos in this room. Music, meditation, yoga, prayer, Dharma talks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Have some big goals this year. This is our best year ever. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay up on 10. Way up. Monday up. Close your eyes. Balance on your tippy toes. Drop your heels. Knuckles on your head. Side bend left. Nice turnout of my very best Zoom friends. And boy, am I loving to see the growing group of people around the world. Inhale up. Lean to the right. Exhale. Good. Inhale up. And a simple first forward fold. If you're brand new, get some yoga blocks. Drop your head. Stay down for a few moments. Just wag your hair out. Pull the pin out of your hair. I like to pedal my heels. What do I mean by that? I'm just lifting. I'm putting on high heels on each foot. Just left and right. Warms me up. If you're 20 or 30 years old watching around the world, that's great. When you get to be 40, 50, 60, it feels a little different. I can do almost everything I used to, just need to warm up a little bit. Good, lift both heels, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale. I'm so grateful for the gift of yoga from God to keep me in good shape, even though I haven't always been the best to myself. Come on up. If you're a human with flaws and character defects, in addition to your glorious assets, you're in the right place. Good. 4 poofs up your back. There's a little bit of good in the worst of us and a little bit of bad in the best of us. I don't know any perfect people. Poof. Trying to figure out my camera a little bit. Probably should pull it back. Anyway, I'm learning. We're fine for tonight. Progress, not perfection. Poof. This is such a clever movement. I thought of this because it stretches my wrists. Good. I also thought of all these yoga poses. Just kidding. Feet out. Wide as your mat if you use one. I don't. Toes out, heels in. Kind of squatty potty, and then get your head and your butt down on the floor. Now, I've known very few people that could get their head and their butt down at the same time. Inhale, look forward, lift your heels. Now, with your heels up, bring your head and your buns down. This makes my groins glow. Oh boy, drop your heels. Come on up. See, this is the kind of yoga. Don't gotta waste your time. Most bang for your buck. Lace your hands, push your paws up, toes in, heels out. Side bend left. Every side bend, maybe you dig in a little more. We get more into our body. Inhale up. The more yoga you do, the more your body you can get into it as a resource. If you're brand new, just stick with it. More will be revealed. Inhale up and release out. What's crucial for newcomers, people in their first 50 years of yoga, left foot forward. I've turned onto my right toenails and I'm smearing toenail polish into my floor. 4, 5, 6, 8. I've got my laptop. My camera's over there, and I can see the screen here, and so I'm just so happy to see Looney up there. 7, 8. Good. Now I'm going to sink into my ankles. This one's dorsiflexed. That one's plantar flexed. I need about one year to get this room into an absolute jewel of following your bliss perfection. Good progress. Good. Come up and out. Miracles happen here. Right foot forward, left toenails. I do yoga not so that I can do yoga. I do yoga so I can do yoga and everything else that I love. All my mission, purpose, passion, recreation, fun, learning. Always be learning something new. You want to remain young? Be skipping past the old folks' home when you're 100. Be learning something new. New language, new instrument, new computer software. Sink in. I just signed up for my next semester at DVC, the local community college. I've been going there for 48 years. Sink in. You'd think I'd be smarter, wouldn't you? Okay, a lot of people think that. Okay, my feet are hip distant. Oh, I have to pat my cat. Oh, purr. Hi. I like that you're watching over the whole world. Like and subscribe just for that. Where were we? Drop your chin, take your head around. 1, 2. He comes barreling in this room from outside, 1,000,000 miles an hour, and charges up that thing at light speed. Just blammo, right to the top. 6. It's the best cat thing I've ever bought. Other way, $153. Thanks for liking and subscribing. It helps buy cat toys for Looney. 6, 5, 4, but I would recommend that. 3, 2, 1. Now relax your head down for 14 seconds. Close your eyes. Feel down into your tummy, more feeling, less thinking. All of us think too much. You can trust me. All my friends are way smarter than average with super big brains, and they think a lot, which is great, but cool it for a sec. We are calm and peaceful cats, like Looney in his tree. Okay, here's my most necessary pose. Shoulders forward, up, over, and around. By the way, if you're in Northern California, I do teach in person, Pleasant Hill, California. Tuesday night, Saturday morning. Look me up at Upward Spiral Yoga, just like it sounds, upwardspiralyoga.com. And look at all the fun things I do. First class free. Good. Back up, over, forward, around, and down. 1, 2. Do you make crunchy, cracky noises? Good. Means you've been living. Means you've had a couple of trials and tribulations. Have you been through fiery trials in your life? 6. Good. 7, 8. How else do you grow? Okay, now I really need these hands. Piano, guitar, drums. Lace them, roll them around. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one thing this kind of yoga eliminates, and that is, well, I'd like to do that, but I'm too old. That's just, that excuse is gone. It is just wave goodbye to that. Just start, do the best you can, have fun, get a good teacher, and spend all of your income you're going to give to your kids, spend it on yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cup your hands at your heart. Close your eyes. We are calm and peaceful souls. Good. Inhale up. Now we're going to belt out one of our world famous ohms. Not yet though, because we need such a big inhale. We're going to suck in volumes of air. Inhale. Lovely. We continue. Inhale up. I'm going to bang my toes in, heels out. Do you see what a nice sequence or vinyasa this is? That gets all the major junctures. Now, of course, the hips. You think we're going to leave the hips out? Now, what I see newcomers do with this, especially tight men, their hips don't move anymore, so their wives have sent them to class. So the tight guys, they go like this. Only their head moves. So no. Head stationary. Grind your hips. I usually think about the phase of the moon when I move my hips other way. I think we got a waxing crescent out there. I got a beautiful view of the west back behind me. It's a gorgeous view of the whole Bay Area, and watch the moon and Venus, Saturn. They're all in conjunction. 6, 7, 8. Inhale up. See, if you're brand new, you can do this. I'm here to remind you can do this. Feet together, hands above your knees. Now, what am I doing? I'm just making circles with my knees. Maybe you're brand new. Stiff, tight, crabby knees. Little circles. Bendy, resilient, springy young ones. Down low. 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do what you can. Do what you can, then you'll get more. 8. Come on up. You got to use what you got. That is a universal principle. Place your hands, put your paws up, push your feet down, palms up. Oh man, my spine just decompressed and cracked so good. Push those feet into the floor. Inhale up. I like to feel like I have cat grippy feet in the carpet as I lean over to the right. I side bend a lot. It keeps me young and charming and popular and rich and famous and humble. Inhale up. And a forward fold. Come on down. Pull that pin out of your hair, would you? Wag your shag out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Get yoga blocks. They rock. Exhale, deepen. Get all the air out. Buns up, heels down, knees back. Come on up, you guys. Up you go. Grab your elbows. This is one of the key movements. There's a lot of yoga out there, man. There are thousands of different brands. This is the essence, the distilled essence of what gets most people most open most of the time. Switch the cross of your elbows side to side. We don't overdo things to excess. We do just the right amount so we get the most bang for our buck. Arms out. These are called Sheryl Crows. Sheryl Crows go side to side with your torso with spinny arms. Hi, guy. He is so passed out up there. I think I hear him snoring. God, doesn't it make you happy when you make your loved ones happy? Isn't that better than making yourself happy? I think that's absolutely true. When I pay too much attention to myself, it all just goes to hell in a handbasket. Paying attention to other people is like as good as it gets. My arms are tired. Okay, now we're going to pay some dues. This is a Monday thing. If you're brand new, it's called horse. Legs go out wide. I turn my heels in and my toes out. It's the natural shape of my non-childbearing hips so far. And what we want to do is get wide enough so our buns will sink down and our knees go out over our toes. Shins are straight up and down. Spine is straight up and down. Now almost all the ancient cultures of the world, they have some variation of this because it kicks ass in the vernacular. If you're brand new, after about 10 seconds, your legs start to shake violently and you want to cry and you want to turn the camera off and crawl under the blankets. So tonight we'll do this for 20 minutes. Just kidding. If you need to get out of the horse, just straighten your legs and then get back in. After a while, your legs, your muscles, your bones, and your breath will get stronger. We could do something with our arms, like a kung fu class. Push out. Now pull in, scrape your sides, go back here, around to the front, grab some gusto, pull in. In my class with my extremely strong teacher for a decade that I studied with, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5:30 in the morning, scraping the frost off of my car. He suggested no yoga. I almost decided on a different teacher. Scrape your side, inhale. By the way, I'm a coffee drinking yogi. If you are one, like and subscribe. Push out. I've given up a lot of intoxicants in my life. I had to. I'm one of those people that doesn't do it very well. But God did not take away coffee. I went to a Coffee Anonymous meeting. The coffee was terrible. Push out. Lower in the horse. Oh, it's feeling good now, isn't it, you guys? Circle around. This is the fountain of youth. I have a very good friend. Her name starts with H. I think she's 88, moving up on 89. No problem in this pose. Circle around. Inhale up. Arms out. Good. Straighten your legs. Good. Bring your feeties back in together. Very nice. Inhale up. Doing good, you guys. Exhale out. Left arm in front of your right. Isn't that clever? Turn your palms in like a seal. Or. Pull your hands up to here, fingers forward, party hats. What's another of the 5 key movements of humans to stay strong, healthy, and frisky well into their hundreds? Tippy toes stuff. Arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2. Stay up on 1 and close your eyes. Open your eyes, drop your heels, and one more side bend, you guys. This is our 5th one. Inhale. To the right, legs strong, feet pushing. Up you go. Now my arms come down, they flip over, Uttanasana, forward fold. Get all the air out. Inhale through your nose, lift heels, bend knees, look forward, long spine. Exhale, yogis call it Baya Kumbhaka. You get all the air out. You get to empty, and for 3 breaths, for 3 seconds of no breath, you go deeper. Come on up, beauties. Up you go. Hi, Looney. Exhale out. Some things just make you happy. Right arm in front of your left. Turn your palms in. Clap for Looney in his tree. It's a loony bin. It's a loony bin at the top of the tree. Inhale up, fingers forward. If you've been watching, I've got 1,000 videos up on your tippy toes on YouTube, almost 1,000 videos. So if you've been watching and haven't subscribed yet, great New Year's resolution. Stretch up. I've got a motto, like whether you like it or not, subscribe whether you want to or not. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Close your eyes, balance on your tippy toes. We all have a dream of something we want to build, and I'll support your vision, you support my vision, and dream big, you guys. Drop your heels, lean right. We're all just at the precipice of a great breakthrough. Inhale up, lean left. Good, up you go. Arms are down, flip them over, forward fold, drop your head off like a bowling ball, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale the air strongly out through the nose, get empty, stay empty, explore depth of depth. 1, 2, 3. Come on up, up you go. Good job. Exhale. I feel a poof coming on. Do you know what a poof is? You go up your back and you go poof. Fun, huh? Okay. Now Some of the most important stuff. This is a $5 pose here. Hands at your heart, legs, feet together, calm and peaceful. Inhale together. Now I'm going to take my hands out over to the right, bend my knees and scrunch down and get my left elbow outside my right knee. If you're one of my new friends who's crunchy in Cleveland and you can't get down this low, just barely come down, but just squat and turn. Now, one of these days, my left hand is going to touch the floor. I have friends who can do that. They have long arms and lanky, lithe bodies, a lot of L's. But just bend your knees, look straight down at the floor, line up your knees. Don't have your left knee out in front of your right knee. Lift your toes, wiggle your toes. Do sign language with your toes. Good, we'll just hold this for half an hour. It's so good for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms. Twisty squat is a revelation. Exhale out. Good, we're going up our back for one of our world famous poofs. Inhale. Poof. Hands at our heart. Close your eyes. Nice deep breath. Contemplate your navel, your cute little navel. Big inhale together. Now I'm lifting, shifting, and super extra scrunching down to the left. Can you get your right shoulder outside your left knee? I know friends who can squat in this pose. Most of us can't come close. I like to take my left hand and smush my knees over to the right. Then I pull my hands into my heart. My right hand doesn't touch the floor. If it did, I'd take my left arm up around behind my back. And then I just try to go as low as I can. And then we suffer productively together. Yoga is productive suffering. It makes future suffering less likely. Everybody should learn to suffer deliberately, because if you do, then you don't have to have it forced upon you. Sink in, drop your butt, please. Good, drop your arms. Inhale, come on up. Chant an Om because we're tested our lungs. Inhale, loud and proud world. Let's hear it all the way around the world. Drop your chin, close your eyes for a sec. Now that we're live streaming around the world, what is it, like 6 a.m. in India and 9 a.m. in Australia? And boy, it's good to be able to do this together, isn't it? We are a growing worldwide tribe of like-minded souls. Okay, now here's a sequence that has good balance in it. So do the best you can. Inhale up. I lose my balance. I'm just another bozo on the bus. I claim no special proclivity other than I do it and I'm consistent and I try hard. Arms out. That suffices for me. Progress, not perfection. Arms out, palms open. Now I'm going to wrap my right arm under. Now this might be it. If your arms fold up like this, that's groovy. I'm spinning my right knee out and my right heel forward. This is a good pose. Bring your right knee up over your left and set your right toenails down on the floor over on the left side. Then sink into your left leg, left foot. If you feel like you can lift your right foot and balance on one foot, try that now. If your right ankle goes behind your left ankle, that is the full pose and it's really cool. My challenge, my teacher would always yell at me, lower, Riley, lower, lower, lower. Chest up. Still hear him barking at me? You've had great teachers. You can still hear them in your head as you play your piano scales or whatever it is you're good at. Good. Now we come out and we just take our arms out, and balancing on one foot, if you're older than 40 or 50, is a great exercise. You can do this in line at Trader Joe's. Lines are very long today. I went to Costco and drove around for 20 minutes just looking for a parking space. That didn't even include going in. Good. Now, my left hand is going to grab my right foot behind my behind. That leaves my right hand to come down to this block. Now I'm going to try to touch my right knee on the floor. This is another $5 pose. If you can touch your right knee on the floor, I will like your YouTube channel. Get down, inhale, look forward. Exhale, turn your hip open to the right and point your right knee all the way up to the ceiling. I massage the middle of my right foot with my left thumb, so I'm multitasking. Left leg straight, head down, right knee up. I can hear my underpants squeak. I'm pointing my right knee right up to the cat. Good, now I'm releasing my right foot back. It straightens out. My left arm twists open, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. What's the key to this pose? Expand open into the biggest cross that you can. Right heel lifts, head forward, left leg straight, left hand on top of your right hand. Good, bring your left hand down and elegantly, grandiosely sweep your right arm open. So good for you. Push down through that left leg, right arm all the way up, right toes open. Good, bring right hand down. Now for coordination, cleverly re-grab your right foot with your left hand and stand up with the best balance that you can with your hand on your foot. Bring your right knee back out in front. And we call this loony cat pose. Just waving our arms, right knee lifted as high as you can. We're humans, do the best you can. This is yoga for everybody else. Good, now I'm going to take this right foot and put it over my left ankle. And then, God have mercy, I've got these two blocks down here. And now I've got a tripod, two hands and a left foot. And now I just want you to squat down until you hear your underpants squeak. Inhale, look forward, big smile, left calf stretching like nobody's business. Now we'll pray and balance to 8 in German for my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward. My left leg is scream and come on down. 1, 2, head down, buns up. Smell your right foot. Good, hands in prayer, and we'll come up and balance. Variation tree pose. Foot down. Oh, gluten-free at last back here, baby. Inhale up. Hi, cat. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. We're going to stay down for 3 breaths. Wag your shag, shimmy your hiney, oscillate your undercarriage, circumnavigate your bottom. Have some fun down here. Yoga should be fun as long as you do the work. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, Baya Kumbhaka. What's that, Greg? You get all the air out, stay empty, go super deep while you're empty and go into ecstasy. That's what that is. Good, come on up, come on up. Big ol' inhale. And normally we take about a 15-second break, so hi. Looney's saying something. What's he saying? What's that? I can't, oh yeah, they should like and subscribe, shouldn't they? Yeah, we're shooting for 10,000 subscribers in the first half of this year, so that's what Looney says. Okay, side 2. Do you have a cat? Leave a picture in the comments. Inhale up, or a dog. Dogs are fine. Parrots are okay. Arms out. Of course, this is a worldwide audience. Maybe you have a Komodo dragon. Have you ever seen those? Poof. Okay, arms out. Second side. No messing around. We're doing both sides tonight, you guys. Left arm under. Floof. Now, if you're a football player, maybe your arms don't fold up. It's better that they don't. Spin your left heel forward. All my weight's in my right leg. This leg is light and decorative. Take your left knee up over the top of your right one. You can use your left tippies down on the right side as a little training wheel. I do for a moment as I sink down as deep as I can in my right foot, right leg. Then for discipline, I lift my left foot, and maybe this year I'll finally get my left ankle behind my right ankle. Some goals take a long time, a couple lifetimes. Sink in. Lower, lower. Lower your lawnmower. Good. Now, I love this one. It's called Marionette, Marie Antoinette. Lift your left knee up, balance on your right foot. Nobody's pulling my strings. I have free will. I believe in free will. I have no choice. Now what? My right hand is going to grab my left foot behind my behind. That leaves my left hand to come down to this very happy block. Now the hardest pose of the whole class, try to touch your left knee down on the floor, keeping your right heel down and looking forward with a big fake smile. Inhale. Now on exhale, I'm going to break my Lululemons. I'm going to turn my left knee all the way up to the ceiling. Head down, right leg straight. Oh, crack my spine. I get the best crack on this one. Good. Now here's the best pose. Release your left heel back. Take your right arm up to the ceiling. Notice how I say every pose is the best pose. It's true because it's the one we're doing in the moment. Now from the center of your body, I want you to supernova out in all 4 directions. 2 arms, 2 legs, 5 directions. Head extending out, left heel pushing back. The best direction for a half moon pose, get as big as you can. Bring your right arm down. Tote sweep your left hip open. Whoop. I'm going to kick the ceiling with my left leg. Then I bring my left arm up. I call it drive-in movie picture show pose. Open up as big as you can. Good. Bring your left leg down, left hand down. Re-grab your left foot with your right hand. Stand up in the pose and balance with your hand on your foot if you can. Bring your knee out in front again. I hear Looney moving, but I can't look because I have to balance right now. Good, now I'm going to put my left ankle only over my right knee. My cat's distracting me. All right, now, hands on the blocks. Bend your right knee, keep your right heel down, sink as low into your booty cheeks as you can. Okay, then pray for 8 seconds in Spanish for my friends south of the border. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, deepen, fold forward, fold. Smell your left foot, legs straight. Head down, buns being pulled up by the Rongo butt crane. Good, now re-pray with your mitts. I love praying all day long. Come on up. Boop, foot down. Inhale for Om. Oh, bothering Looney. Oh. Good, now let's pray for all the disaffected pets in the world. May they find the best home ever. Okay, now we're on the floor for floor, core, and more, push-ups and throw-ups. But before I go, just gonna... Okay, that was indulgent, I admit. Okay, have a seat, you guys. Great turnout tonight. Welcome all these new friends. What country are we going to isolate tonight? Malaysia. Welcome from Malaysia. It's good to see you. Okay. Well, we could just knock off now and just skip the sit-ups and the push-ups and the throw-ups, but we wouldn't feel good about ourselves. So hands and feet on the floor, bottoms up. Lift your cheeks. Houston, we have butt lift off, head back, hips up. Good, you guys. And sink down on your back and extend your legs up. This is one of my very favorites, Viparita Karani. Oh, one of my best friends in the Bay Area, Helga, we go way back. She sent me a picture of her cat. If you're watching on YouTube, send me a picture of your pet and we'll get to know each other as we expand. Now, speaking of expansion, legs. Now, I would just keep going if I could, but there's tissue in the way. But I think this is pretty good for 67 years old. I got a pretty wide angle. Legs out. If you're brand new, this is just a little slice of hell, isn't it? But you'll get stronger and you got to suffer a little bit. Stir your ankles around. 5, 4, 3, 2, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fingertips on the back of the head. 15 crunchies. 15, 14. Keep your legs firm and straight. And if you get sick and you throw up on yourself, and just moderate a little bit, but keep coming back. Don't quit. There's no guarantees except that it'll get worse if you don't do anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab a bar, lift up. Widen my legs out 140 degrees, maybe. Good. Bend my knees. Squeeze them in together. Hug my knees in. Take them around in a little circle. Other way. Good. Now apply your hands to your bottom. It's yours. And roll up with me. And stick the dismount with prayer hands and prayer feet. Clap with me. Yeah, I love Monday yoga. It's so much fun, especially with the cat up in the tree. I'm very simple-minded. That just makes me absurdly happy. Press into your hands and feet. Now, maybe you're brand new and your feet are really far away. So there's no grabbing your feet. You're like, geez, I can't stand this. Grab your big toes when you can. In England, for my English friends, grab your great toes. Straighten out lefty, righty, lefty. I do this when I golf with my other 60-year-old golf buddies. I do this on the first tee when I warm up, and they're like, we don't know him. Good. They love it when I do this, but then I outdrive them by 80 yards, and they're like, maybe I should do this too. Now, are my legs perfectly straight? Nope. They never have been in this pose, but God still loves me a lot. Good. You too. Bring your feeties in. Sets them down. Now, if you're new, your feet are way out there, your knees are up, you're hurtling back and you're cursing, expletives deleted. But my teacher used to pull his feet in and then lift up his bottom and sit on this little bicycle seat. I don't do that. Just fold over your groinage. Don't bounce. Don't compare yourself to other people. This is the year of once and for all not comparing ourselves to others. Unless it's a healthy, good comparison where we can learn, but otherwise, compare yourself to who you were yesterday and not to who other people are today. You stick with these movements a little bit every day, 3-4 times a week with me and Looney on Upward Spiral Yoga. You'll be living your best life. Okay, a couple more hip openers and then the push-ups and the sit-ups, okay? I'm just going to take my right shin. This is a crucial position. Right knee folded, right shin under, left knee out to the side because it leads to, I make yoga fists. And now I super rocket ship my buns over the moon. Lift your moon over the moon. You got to really lift up, no messing around. Good, you guys. Okie doke. I take this out. Now, you may not be able to put your right ankle over your left knee. It's okay. Just leave it down there. If it goes here, it's just one of 100 different ways to sit. Grab your elbows and just work your elbows side to side. Now, I'm going to bring my forearms down in front of me. And I want my right forearm on top of my left. See my very rigid looking, nervous looking hands? Flop. Close your eyes. Chin level. Place the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. We are calm, intelligent souls. Stop thinking. stopping thinking is, well, yogis have a name for it, bliss. Okie doke. Relax your arms. Right knee goes out to the side. If you're brand new, I understand moving, sit on the floor with your legs in these pretzels, but compared to what other people do, it's ridiculous. Do what you can do. If you've been led to this class, there's no accidents. It's a place where you can move up the scale like we all are. Now my hands go behind me, and I am going to put the Saturn V NASA booster under my ass, and I am going to plow my hiney to heaven. High knees to heaven. God, not only do I give you my head, I give you my hiney. Up you go. This stretches the hip flexor and left quadriceps, which never gets stretched for most. Come on down. Now to that, you know what you should say? Thank you. Thank you, Greg. Drag this out. Now, I damn well know that that's just, I was kind of born in this pose. This comes very naturally, but I have a lot of people that I really love a lot. Musicians who can play way better than me, they can't sit like that. Have you ever noticed that you're different than other people? Yeah. All right. Grab your elbows, switch it the weird way, move them side to side. I like this because it loosens up my bra a little bit, side side. Good. Now when my arms come down, I'm hoping that my left forearm is on top. If it's not, fix it. Now my rigid hands go plop, shoulders relax, chin level, eyes closed, tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. And today's New Year's fascinating instruction is stop thinking. People say you can't stop thinking. No wonder we can't, because we keep saying that. Sure you can. Good. Good. Now, momentary prayer for the world. You can stop anywhere during your busy day and pray for the well-being of all beings everywhere, always. A great spiritual master once said, pray ceaselessly. If you have a Tesla, you can pray when you're driving. I pray when I see people with their hands off the steering wheel. Okay, kids. What's the primary thing we haven't done that we have got to do in order to feel great about ourselves? Planks and push-ups, all fours. And we'll start with some gatos y vacas for some of my Espanol friends. You just got to do cats and cows every day. Cats and cows make the world go around. It's built into our body. It makes new humans. It's just, you want to keep this ups and downs. Dos más, por favor. Good, kids. Now, what am I going to do? I know upper body strength, and probably the great majority of my students are women, and it's a gender thing. It's hard for upper body strength. So if you just come forward into plank like this and hold yourself and go down an inch and do it 5 times. But my friend Helga, who's twice as old as you are and smarter and stronger, she does like 10 push-ups every day. I think for me on my knees, 20 is a good number. Do what you can do. Leave the rest. So somewhere between 1 and 20. That's pretty good spectrum, isn't it? If you're older than 50, you want to keep this musculature. It's the most precious thing. Good. Now, I come down to cat stretch, which is high butt and long spine, but you can send your butt all the way back to your heels. I don't do that. My knee does not want to bend like that. So I just do cat pose. That's rather obvious, isn't it? Okay, now if we do about a minute of plank, we are going to feel spectacular. So come down to your front bits, lace your hands. If you're new, you can stay on your knees. Otherwise, fold your tippies under, turn my timer on, and up we go. Plank. This is one of the 5 great fundamental human poses. You know why? It gets everything. Makes me really wish I had those bendy toes. My toes are straight down into the floor, which is like a little slice of hell, but it distracts me from the rest of my body. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. Come on down. Left ear, jiggle your buttocks. I have a job where I can say jiggle your buttocks to the world. It's the best job ever. Whew! Happy new rear. You're going to have a new rear after that. Good, right ear for a second. Makes my heart beat, and I like that. Whew. Okay, press up and out. Now, the ancient yogis were very smart. They knew at the end of a vigorous yoga practice, you get 5 minutes on your back in what they called shavasana pose, corpse pose. Now, I manage the world and I hold time and space. You guys get to veg on your back. But before you do that, I always say goodbye to Helga. She's my mentor and my beloved. Avita Sane, nighty night, beloved. Everybody else in the world, on your back, 5 minutes. Night, Izzy. Doesn't it feel good? You've earned time on your back. You just haven't been vegging all day long. You've worked your ass off, and now you get 5 minutes to bliss out. The good news, after this 5 minutes of ecstatic relaxation, you can like and subscribe, but not yet. Good. Now, don't remember to do remember actually. Do remember to wiggle your legs and uplift your butt cheeks. Get any dents out of your underglobes, shoulder blades release. Now you're doing the same pose Looney is, just complete, utter, absolute immersion in the deepest possible relaxing bliss, ecstasy, and peace. Good. The pose starts now. Extra Monday blissful moments. Okay, beautiful friends, stay nice and relaxed. Just there's that guy's voice from down the street or across the ocean. I'm beckoning you back a little bit. Breathe back into your skin. Could you feel your body weight back on the floor, kind of half in and half out of your body? This, I think, is a great time if you're a spiritual being and you want. You could do the invitation of your higher power into your being. I believe God loves Source, very polite, won't interfere if we don't want. But if we do ask, we do invite. We are flooded with grace and mercy and bliss, courage and strength and persistence. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate that around your body. Good. And then curl over on your left side. Take your time. If you're on the side of a building and the left side is down into the street, you can curl onto your right side. It's okay. Just curl. Love all over yourself. Good. Now, would you keep your eyes closed when you sit up? Because there's a deep, profound reason we do that. So please be sitting up with your eyes closed. Keeps the creamy filling on the inside. You are my creamy filled eclair. Hands to our most beautiful heart, because we all share the same one. Drop your chin, close your eyes. You know what's a good thing? Let me just say it this way. Let's feel connected together. I can tangibly, viscerally, experientially feel my connection to you and to everyone. That's love. All together we say, Namaste. Now, if you conjugate the Hindu words, Sanskrit, Namaste conjugates into now must like and subscribe. It's one of the, I think it's the transitive third person. So now must like and subscribe. Thank you for coming and the great year we had. And let's blow this thing up. What do I mean by that? Let's get as many people as we know around the world to do some yoga together who are just regular old people looking to be the best we can. So thank you guys. Much love. See you guys. Looney says night. In case you just got in late, there's Looney.